Hello, welcome to the Healing Hearts interview series. I'm your host, Sophia Jacob, the founder of Healing Hearts. Today I'll be interviewing Vasundhara Chaudhary, the founder of Inspired Dose. She's also a mental health advocate. Welcome, Vasundhara. Thank you for being here and taking the time to hop on. So for a quick introduction of our organization and what we do, Healing Hearts is a student-led organization that aims to spread awareness about health. We provide tips, posts, and information all about health. We also create other media content, including our YouTube interview sharing expertise from others in the medical field. So to start with the interview, it'd be great if you could introduce yourself.
Greetings to one and all. I'm the founder of a youth organization, Inspired Dose, which works at the intersection of mental health and spirituality. We have been working on this project since 2020, and we have been providing free counseling services to people as well as to the journal sheets and the self care items to the people. Apart from that, currently I'm pursuing medicine as I want to pursue a career in psychiatry. So I'm currently in the field of medicine. I love journaling, I love traveling, I love to read books and love public speaking as well. So these are few of my hobbies. And most of the time, you'll be finding me researching about mental health projects and, things related to mental health. This is something that fascinates me and I'm really passionate about. I've been selected as the Ashoka Young Changemaker 2022 cohort, and I have been working with them as a change maker. And we are focusing on bringing a change in the field of mental health so that there's really no stigma attached to mental health in the world, and people are really open to speak about it.
It's really cool. You're definitely doing like a lot of activities, which I find amazing. Well, how would you describe like a typical day in your life?
So I just joined my university, and my typical day actually looks like waking up in the morning, and then I actually do my organization's work and the work, like the projects and all I am doing. And then I go to my college, attend my college. Then coming back from the lecture, we usually have, sports. Then after that, again, I'm working stuffs related to my organization, managing all the things and all. And then the night time is actually the time I give for myself. It's my me time. And I'm usually doing the things I like at those times. Yeah, so this is sort of a usual day, weekday that look like.
That's cool. Once again, I love how you're able to like balance both, the work and then also managing like yourself. Um, for our next question, as the founder of Inspire Dose, what is your role and what does the organization do?
Yeah, so firstly, we started as like on the initial basis, we started by posting motivational stuffs on various social media platforms. It was in 2020 when the world was undergoing the pandemic stage, so everything was online only. And then we moved on to you know, uh, like bringing it to the next level by providing free printable self care items like journal sheets through our website. Because I think self care is something that is actually important. And, if you bring it into your daily life practice, you'll have a much better mental health state. And then we moved on to our next project, that is providing free counseling services to people. So because there's like people don't actually reach out for help because they think that they need to spend money for counseling, and they are like uh, they hesitate in asking, the teens hesitate in asking about it to their parents because they need to ask money for it. So this was one another thing. Apart from that, continuously from the day one, we have been creating awareness about mental health through podcasts, through newspapers, blogs, and magazines. We have been writing for blogs, magazines, as well as we have been doing podcasts.
That's cool. I think your organization, is like accomplishing a lot. I think people definitely need to like, care more about themselves and uh, know to like go to people when they need to. I think having those resources is very beneficial for them. I saw in your profile that you are a mental health advocate, so would you be able to share some information on that and how people can reach out if they need help or guidance?
Yeah, so as a mental health advocate, I have been like researching about all the mental health information, and I have been writing blogs and magazines related to it, and I have been podcasting as well. So basically, I have been creating I'm aiming to create a world where there's no stigma related to mental health, where people are really open to talk about mental health. So I have been like doing around 10 plus podcasts have been completed. We have been published by around 10 magazines and newspapers as well, in which we have been creating awareness about mental health, like how people should consider their mental health as important as their physical health. You have been reading a lot of articles related to like keeping your physical health fit, but people are not actually considering it equally important as physical health. The mental health is not given the same importance. So, yes, we have been advocating for that through all the means possible.
That's great. I love how you're helping the community. What were some challenges that you faced being the founder of Inspire Dose?
The foremost challenge was, reaching out to people to volunteer for your organization. So this was the basic challenge, and then reaching out to, counselors for volunteering with our organization to provide free therapy sessions. And the next was reaching out to the world to tell your initiative and to tell people that we are what we are doing. So I think these were the prime challenges we have faced.
Yeah, it's definitely a challenge, at least in our organization, to like reach out to people and what are their interests and especially the time zone. And then yeah, advertising your organization is a huge challenge as well. Um, so do you have any future plans for your organization, Inspired Us?
Yeah, so we are actually thinking of bringing those self-care items in an offline mode. We have been planning, and I think it will take a few more time. Like we need to figure out the publishers, then we had to do the funding and all. But yeah, we have this in mind. Like when I will be in my 20s, I'm definitely gonna bring this project in an offline mode. Apart from that, we are currently working on bringing out those psychology and counseling sessions for free. So we have actually collaborated with two other organizations for this project, and the work is underway. So we want to expand this initiative like more, and we want to bring in more psychologists so that this facility is actually available for more and more people. So we actually named that project as Therapy Junction, and I really hope that we figure out things and we actually release this out soon. Maybe by the next year we'll have this project out.
That's nice. Once again, I love how you're helping the community. Um, what is one skill that you have gained being part of this organization?
The foremost thing I have gained is, I guess, the communication skills that I have learned, interacting with people from all over the globe. And like this is one example, like we are interviewing, I'm in India and you are in abroad. So I have been doing podcasts on international basis. I have worked with people from all over the globe. And the exposure I received was like amazing. I learned a lot from different people I met, and this exposure is the thing that made me learn a lot of things, whether it be my speaking skills, my listening skills, or maybe my writing skills. It influenced me in like my holistic development. So the exposure and interacting with people from all over the globe, this is the thing that helped me the most.
Yeah, I can definitely relate. Are there any specific projects that you're working on that you would like to share with the viewers?
Yeah, so currently I'm working on a campus well-being research project. So this is actually a US-based project, which is like it's a cohort of 13 to 16 people who are working on campus well-being, the university setup, the facilities provided it there, and how the universities are actually working for the well-being of the students in the both the physical and the mental way. So this is one of the project I'm working on. And in this, we actually provide our views. So it's basically a research-based project, and it's a US-based university conducting this research related to campus well-being.
That's cool. I think it's really amazing how you're able to balance all of the different projects that you're doing. What advice do you have for those who are finding it difficult to cope with situations like youth who have the constant pressure of school, especially in high school when there's a lot of pressure to perform well?
I think the foremost key is to manage your time, to prepare a to-do list before you start your day. This is actually the biggest thing that helped me out. Whenever I work, I actually have a to-do list ready with all the deadlines and all, so that I can actually prioritize my work, like which deadline is actually approaching, and I can work on that and finish on that on time, and then I can move on to the next things. So prioritizing your things, your work, as well as managing your time and preparing a to-do list, like a rough to-do list. Maybe you don't prepare a very strict routine, but a rough vague idea about the day, that's really going to help. So I think this is the foremost tip I would like to give out to people. And apart from that, I would even suggest that whatever, how much busy, how much work you have, you should actually take out your me time for yourself, so that you actually can feel those good hormones and your efficiency can actually stay on the same level.
Yeah, I agree, and I've done that a few times, and it's really helped me. So, yeah. People often refuse to seek help, especially when it's mental health related. So, do you have any tips or suggestions for them?
Yeah, so mental health is a topic that people actually don't consider as important. So, being aware about your mental health state and accepting your mental health state is something that is really important. Like, people try covering up their mental health state, they try ignoring it, like they cover up, like I'm fine, they say this in front of world, but deep down they're actually facing a lot of issues. So the first step is to actually accept that yes, your mental well-being is not really good, that you're facing issues. So that's when you actually accept it, then you can actually work on it, work for yourself. So this is the tip I would like to give.
Yeah, I think that's a great suggestion. As you have accomplished a lot, what do you feel most proud about out of all your accomplishments?
Can you repeat the question? Like, there was a network issue.
Okay, yeah. As you've accomplished a lot, what do you feel most proud about out of all your accomplishments?
The biggest thing, when people reach out to me and they say that, the counselings we provided, and they say that that really helped them out, that is the biggest satisfaction I feel whenever like anybody comes to me and they say that, yes, because of you, I got the counseling facilities and I could speak up and I'm in a good state now. So that is the biggest accomplishment for me. Obviously, all those awards and all I have received, they matter, but the satisfaction of that one kind gesture from another person who actually feel that I had made an impact in their life, that is the thing that actually makes me feel really happy about.
That's nice how you love making people you know how you love helping people. That's cool. So what are like your future aspirations, such as like what field are you planning to specialize in, or like your dream job?
Yeah, so actually my profession as well as the organization I created, they are interlinked. So I want to have a professional life as a psychiatry I want to pursue a career in psychiatry and want to become a psychiatrist. I want to like work in the field of mental health. Like mental health is the field like I feel so connected with. I resonate with this field, and this is something that actually fascinates me and I'm passionate about. So passion is the driving force for all your work. So I want to pursue a career in psychiatry and I want to continue my organization and create a difference in the world.
That's cool. So we've come to the end of our interview. Is there anything else you would like our viewers to know or hear about?
Yeah, I want them to know that at whatever stage you are, maybe your life is not going so well, maybe it's going well, or maybe you are in a neutral state. But I would like to say that life is like a wave. Sometimes you're at the crest and sometimes at the trough. But at whatever position you are at, keep your spirits high, keep your hopes high, and keep moving forward because nothing is permanent. Not your good days, not even your bad days. So, yeah, that's something I would like to tell them. And the next thing is whatever profession you are choosing for, always remember that you have to give back to the society in one way or the other. So doesn't matter you are choosing your profession as medicine, engineering, research, or arts or judgment or anything. But the thing is you have to give back to the society in whichever way possible. Yeah, that's it from my side.
Yeah, I really love that message. Thank you for sharing that. So great. Once more, I want to thank you for coming out here. It was a pleasure to speak with you for sure. Having you here as part of our Healing Hearts interview series was a wonderful experience. I wish you all the best in your future plans.
Thank you so much. It was great coming on your show. Thank you for inviting me.